Hey y'all, it's Katie. Welcome back to From My Vanity and welcome to a project panning video. It has been so long since I've participated in a project panning type of challenge. I'm pretty sure it was back at the end of the year. I don't even remember. I remember doing it as a group effort. I think it was 9 by New Year's. It feels like forever. That doesn't sound too long when I say it's just the end of the year, but we are here in April, so it feels forever and I'm so excited to get back in it. I didn't mean to take this long of a break. It was just one of those things that it just kind of kept getting pushed to the back. I didn't hear of a project panning that really piqued my interest and I really wanted to join. I didn't have a lot of products that I was like, yes, I want to include that in a project panning. So I just haven't done it, and honestly the largest reason is just that I just haven't had the time to film a video. But I got invited to join a bunch of other YouTubers and do a group project panning challenge, and I was like, yes, I love it when we can do a group and do it together. It's just a lot more fun. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I believe this is going to be called the Graveyard Project Pan, and it was created or like spearheaded by Emily Max. I'm going to have, hopefully we're going to create a playlist with everyone's videos, and I will have that playlist linked down below because there are a lot of YouTubers that are involved. The lady who created it, I don't think I said her name. I think I mentioned, but then I got sidetracked. Sorry, mom brain. Is Emily Max. And Emily got us all together in a group chat on IG and was like, hey, I'd like to do this Graveyard Project Panning Challenge. Would you like to do it with me? And that's where we all came together and we're like, yes, let's do it. So we are starting this today on April 30th. That is when we are starting, and we are ending October 31st. Kind of the graveyard, Halloween, you know, that kind of theme, graveyard. So we are ending it on October 31st, and we will have 2 updates every other month. So skip a month kind of thing and giving updates. So I'll be coming back with my first update in 2 months time, and we were told to pick 5 to 10 products in 2 different categories. Now the one category was called collecting cobwebs, and those are products that are either starting to get old or they just sit around in your collection and you want to get good use out of them and move them along before they go bad. So that is going to be the first category, and then the other category I believe is going to be called Project Graveyard, and these are products that didn't meet your goals on other project panning challenges. So those are the 2 different categories. Either they are getting close to expiring, you need to finish them up, they're collecting cobwebs because you keep overlooking them, or if possible, bringing back other products that you had used in previous project panning that you didn't finish or didn't reach your goal. So those are the 2 categories. She said 5 to 10. I picked 6, so that's what we're going to be doing. She did also say that this is going to be a rolling project pan. So in 2 months time, if I finish anything, when I come back, I'll go ahead and show you what I am replacing that item with so I can keep the momentum going and try to see how much I can use up or meet my goals with before October 31st. So yeah, I think that is all the information that I needed to share. Please check the description box. That way if I missed anything, I can include it there and you guys are able to find out. I am recording this a little bit early because I just had a good day, beautiful sunlight, and I did a palette bingo on my eyes today, so I don't want to film a video that needs to go up very soon. So I'm filming this today because I know it doesn't need to go up for a couple more weeks. So if you're curious what's on my eyes, you can go watch this video right here and see the palette bingo, see the palette that I used, and see how I got this look. It was a ton of fun. So anyway, that's all the intro that is needed for this project panning challenge. Let's just jump into the products that I'm going to be working on for the next couple months. I will say that when I was picking these products out, I'm a little unsure of like my expectations, or if I'm like reaching too far or reaching too little, because you know, too low, because typically when I've done project pannings in the past, project panning challenges, I always do them for a couple months, and usually it's like 2 months, maybe 3 months, but this one is a whole lot longer. So I feel like on some of these I'm gonna just like blow it out of the park really easy and really quick, and I'll have to bring something else in, and other ones, I don't know, I think I can get it done. But anyway, the first one that I'm going to be bringing into this project panning challenge is the Katy Cat Matte from Covergirl in the shade Sphynx. I had this in a previous project panning challenge. I'll go ahead and link that intro video up here. It was so fun like going back and looking at my project panning challenge videos. Olivia made her appearance in a lot of them, and I was just like, oh, she's so little. But anyway, here's the intro if you want to see what this looked like before that challenge. But this is what it ended up being. I didn't finish it all. I'll go ahead and stick up close-ups because I do like to take close-ups so I can remember and share them in the updates later on. But I just had a little bit left, and I'd really like to finish this out. I feel like I'll definitely get this done, no problem. It's an easy nude, and it's a really nice formula. It's a really nice color on my lips, so I have no doubts that I'll be able to finish this. And yeah, my goal for this is to completely finish it up before the end of the challenge or whenever. It'd be really cool if I could have it finished up by my first update. Overall, I just want it done by the end of this challenge, but I think it'd be really cool if I could bust this out in the next 2 months, and I feel like I can. The only thing that I struggle with when it comes to regular lipsticks is I just forget to wear them, so I will need to be diligent to remember to wear these because, you know, with regular lipsticks, I just don't reapply. I don't remember to put it on, and I don't like to wear regular lipsticks when I'm running out and about with the kids. You guys know the whole story. I just get it all over my face, but I do want to use this up because it is a really nice lipstick. I had it in a previous project panning challenge, and yeah, number one. So that's actually it for my panning graveyard, or project graveyard of products that I had in previous project panning challenges that I didn't meet my goal. All the other products that I have used in past project panning challenges, I either have finished up eventually, or I decluttered or threw away, something along those lines. So I don't have any of them anymore. So everything from here on out is going to be in the collecting cobwebs category. But this next one is the Marc Jacobs Daisy Perfume. I have done this in many project pannings in the past, but I love to include a perfume because it really encourages me and reminds me to go and wear it. So I want to put this one in it because I have a couple other Marc Jacobs Daisy perfumes waiting to be used. I bought a little like rollerball set from Ulta 2 months ago, but I want to finish this up before I break those out. So I'm trying to use this up. This was a little freebie I got. I'm pretty sure I got it from Ulta with an order once, and I just really like the smell. It's really nice and fresh and light, and I'm not good at explaining scents, so I will leave this link down below and you can read all about the scent. But anyway, I'm going to stick up close-ups because you probably can't really see it, but it is right there. I already marked it with a marker. I'll have to go over and put some nail polish to make sure it stays, but yeah, I'd say about half because of the bottle coming up a little high. I got about half to go, and I should be able to finish this. My goal for this project panning challenge is to finish it completely up. Next up, and I forgot to hold it really still, this is a CoverFX Custom Blot Drops, the Oil Control Primer, or it's not really a primer because you can use it many different ways, but I just picked it up and tilted it, so it's now no longer like all settled, but thankfully I did mark where I am at. I let it set for a couple hours so everything kind of went to the bottom, but I did mark right there. There's where I'm at. This is something I just kind of want to get out of my collection because I'm not really convinced it does much. I don't know my stance on this, and I've used this much of it, so I can't really decide if I actually like it, but it is getting low. I have owned it for so long. I just need to get it out of my collection and move on to something else. I don't know. Whenever I see this, I'm just kind of like, does it do anything? I don't know. It says you can put this over makeup, which always has terrified me, so I've never used it that way, but maybe I should really give that a try and see what it does. It's supposed to help blot your oils, which sounds amazing, but I've only ever used it as a primer underneath my makeup, and I've never really noticed anything big, so maybe I need to give it a try over my makeup halfway throughout the day and see what it does. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. My goal for this challenge is to finish it completely up. Next up, we have the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. This is in the shade, not that you guys care, Classic Ivory, but this powder I want to use up because I have hit pan on it, and whenever I hit pan, well, it is exciting, and for the first couple times after I hit pan, I'm always excited to use it. Once it gets to about, I don't know, about that much left with the rim around it, I just find myself skipping over it because it's more of a hassle for me to go and like get the sides of it, and I just find it a bother to repress it, and it just makes a mess, and it's just never as nice. I don't know. It's just more of a hassle, so I tend to just skip it over. So I do want to put this in my project panning challenge, and I do want to try to finish it completely up by the end of the challenge because I love when I see pan, but I don't want it to just sit in my collection because that doesn't make sense to keep a half-used product that's so close to being done, and it just takes up so much space. It's like, just use it, get it out of your collection, and move on. So that's going to be my goal, to finish this entirely up. I don't have any markers because I don't want to like marker it up. I don't want to get in there with a marker, so I'll just put up close-up pictures so you guys can see, and I'll save it and share with you in the update that I do in 2 months time where I started and then where I'm at. Next up is another product that I just hit pan. This is the Rimmel London Insta Matte and Fix, or Fix and Matte, sorry. I've hit a little tiny pan there, and I want to just use this up. I have a lot of type of white translucent type powders in my collection, and I really enjoyed the number 7, what was it called? Perfect Light Translucent Powder. I don't know what it's called, but it is such a good powder, and I used that, finished it up in a project pan, I think, but I haven't wanted to repurchase because I have so many type of under eye white type of setting powders that I didn't want to buy another one. So I've been trying to go through what I do have and just get some good use out of it, and this is one that I have been using, and now that I've hit pan, I'm like, oh, let's finish this up so then I can go out and buy my number 7 one. So that is my goal with this. I do hope to finish it completely up. I know it's just a baby pan there, but this is a very lightly pressed powder, so I'm hoping I can finish it. It definitely does leave a white cast, so something to keep in mind. It's not perfectly translucent as it says. I feel like it definitely leaves something of a white cast under your eyes, but for me, since I do have such pale skin, it translates on my face as more of a brightening product, which I don't mind. So just something to keep in mind if you're much darker than me. I don't know if I would recommend this, but for me it works. But I just want to kind of use it up and get it out of my collection so I can repurchase the number 7 one. Okay, and last up, yeah, this is the last one. I'm just starting with 6. I didn't want to go too crazy, so I picked 6 of them out, but this is a really old product in my collection, and it is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Bronzer. This little baby here, if you can see, which I don't think, I'll be sticking up close-ups, but I can see the rings from the pan starting to show through, which really excites me. That means I'm getting pretty close, and I would just like to kind of see this used up and, you know, move it out of my collection and make room for other bronzers, because I feel like I've really grown and changed in my preferences when it comes to bronzers. I like really cool tone bronzers, and this is just a bit warm for me. I do enjoy it, but it's something I can't really contour with, and I would prefer a product that contours and bronzes, just kind of keep it one and done type of thing, and maybe have like one warmer bronzer to kind of warm things up where it needs to be. I'm getting long-winded here. I just want to get some good use out of this, and my goal for this by October 31st, I would like to hit pan. That's my only goal. If I finish it, that would be awesome. I don't think I'm going to finish it because bronzers are typically pretty hard to pan, but I would really like to just see some type of pan by October 31st. Alright, so those are the 6 products that I'm going to be working on for the next couple months. As I said, I will come back in 2 months' time and give you guys an update, share with you what I finished, if anything, and also share what products I'm going to be bringing in. I'm just going to be keeping this project panning challenge to 6 for me. I think that's a pretty good number. I don't want to go too crazy with too many products, but I do think that I will be able to consistently use the same 6 products over and over for the next couple months without getting too bored and being able to accomplish my goals. Like I said, this is the longest project panning challenge I've ever done, so I'm a little scared that I'll get bored, because typically I do, like I said, tops I've ever done is 3 months, but we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. So I hope you guys are excited to watch my progress on this project panning challenge, and as I said in the beginning, I'll have a playlist listed down below, and everyone who is participating in this project pan graveyard, whatever the title is, I'm forgetting at the moment, but they'll all be linked in the playlist, so definitely go and check them out. Discover some new YouTubers. I'm excited to see everyone who is going to be joining in this project panning challenge. We've all been chatting, but it's always nice to have everyone in one place, and I can just click the playlist and go and watch everyone's and check out their channels that way. But anyway, yeah, definitely check out the playlist link down below, and thank you to Emily for spearheading this and getting it all together. I'm having so much fun, and I can't wait to get started on these products. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.